Hello, I'm Smithy. This is a Kentucky. I'm sure you're all aware of that by now. So we're going to do some cooking in the van, and I just saw this and I thought, yeah, I wanted it when I saw it, and I thought, right, I'll have a go at that tonight. So anyway, I'm going to do it now. It's called an Oklahoma burger, and it looks dead easy to make. There isn't that many ingredients, and I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. Anyway, so the ingredients, I bought 4 brioche buns from Aldi, and lean beef mince, right, an onion. That's the ingredients. All you need then is some oil, salt and pepper, and a coffee in Trevor's cup. Right, so I'm going to wait for the kettle to boil. I'll turn you around, we'll get the coffee, and then we'll get cracking. An Oklahoma burger, and I believe it was done in the Depression in Oklahoma, like just to try and get as many vitamins as you could from what bit of food you could have. So anyway, that's where it stems from. So that's what we're going to have. So we've ground it. We just need the kettle to boil. And I could have done it in the mocker, but we're doing it in the French press. So we'll try it in the French press. So yeah, I'm going to get my hands dirty because obviously I've got to do this mince, and I'll wash my hands, and then we're going to try and flatten it out with that, right? So I don't know how good it's going to turn out, but hey, we'll give it a go. That's always a good sound, isn't it? Lovely. Wonder if that will nicely fit in there. Oh, right. So we're going to have a coffee in a minute. I'll put you up there, right, with a cup and that. So, Oklahoma burger. Let's, with a slight hint of espresso. Right. So what we've got to do, get the pan, some rapeseed oil, don't need too much oil, bit of rapeseed oil, right. This is where we've got to get our hands mucky. So what we've got to do, if I can open it up. I want some mince. I don't know if I should cut it really. I'm not going to have a massive burger, I'm just going to make it, you know, but you could actually make it as big as you wanted. What we need to do, get some of the mince. Alright. So we're just going to squeeze it together because we need it to stay together when it's in the pan. So this is lean mince beef, right? 5% fat it says. So I think that looks alright because we're going to squish it down with that in a minute. So what I'm going to do, I'll leave that there. I'll go and put this away, and I'm going to wash my hands because obviously I've just been touching fresh beef. I won't be a minute. Right, so we've put the ball of meat in the pan, right? So we're going to flatten that out in a bit. That's not cooking yet, I just wanted to get on with sorting this out, right? So you want some onion. I love that little bin there. Now then, what we need to do is get some thinly sliced onion, right? So, I'd say, if I can, yeah, that's alright. So if I do 2 of them, one more, we'll do 3, right? That should do, right, that'll do. Put you over there for now. Oops, get rid of the skin. Yeah, I saw this on YouTube earlier on and I thought, oh, I could just, I wanted to eat it there and then. But obviously got to go buy the ingredients. Right, so let's chop the onion. Get off. Well, these don't have to be perfect, because from what I saw it was just rough and ready, you know. And I suppose working in the 30s everything was rough and ready. Right, so there's the onion. Right, so put you in there. Right, so we're nearly there. Where's my coffee? Let's have a coffee in Trevor's cup. Beautiful. I can smell it. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that. You know what that wants, don't you? It wants one more spoonful of the magic ingredient. The magic ingredient in coffee is coffee mate. Yeah, that's better. Right, now we're cooking with gas, right? Right, let's have a little oh, very nice. Right, gas on. Which one are we looking at? Yep, that one. Right. So what I've got to do, heat the oil a little bit, and then we need to flatten the burger, is what we're going to do. And we'll turn the gas down a bit, because you don't want it that hot, to be fair. I hope you can hear me alright, because I have got the heating on, because it is, you can see me now, it's freezing outside. So we're just warming the oil up, and then we can flatten that burger, right? And when I say flatten it, it is really, really flat. I'll show you. I'll flatten it if I can, and then I'll show you. I should have got a metal spatula, a metal thing really. But anyway, we'll do our best. I don't know if anybody's, you know, like you get a double burger somewhere, and it's like the thinnest burger you've ever had. That's what it ends up looking like. So that's the consistency we want, a thin, really thin burger. Also it'll help to cook as well, because it'll cook faster. In fact, I've probably used too much mince there, to be fair. But anyway, not to worry. I'll use my hand. Oh, that's doing it, that's better. Right, now we're getting somewhere. This amount of mince I've put in is filling the pan. But anyway, now we've got a flat burger, which is what I wanted, right? Let's put a light on there, which is that one. So you can see what we're looking for. Is that's flat, right? So that's how flat you're looking for. So we're going to cook it on one side. Once it's cooked on the one side, you put the onions on this side, the uncooked side, then you flip it over. And then what's happening is the onions are cooking through the meat. Now I've still left that a bit thick, I think. Right, so we'll leave that cooking a bit. I'll let you have a look. obviously with beef I like everything to be well cooked, so that's how it's going to be. But I'll turn it down a bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. And the good thing is it's staying, because we squished it down, it's stopping as I've got the old I didn't have a metal one. It's staying as a burger, if you will, a flat burger. So anyway, let's get some, I should have put this on at first, but anyway, we'll get some salt and pepper on. Bit of flavouring. Put a bit over the left shoulder. Is it the right one? I'll put it over both. We'll put it over both shoulders just in case, right? Bit of salt. Right, now we need the onion. So you stick the onions on, right? And then this is where you flick it over, right? He says. Anyway, let's have a look. Well, it worked, that's perfect. Right, I'll show you. Hey, how good's that? There you go, look at that. So that's what you want. Obviously a lot of these onions are just going to fry anyway, but the onion is now going to go, the flavour is going to go through the meat. So I don't know how long to cook this for now, because I've never done it before. But we're going to have a guess, and when a lot of them onions are absolutely dark brown, and we'll know it's... we're going to let that cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, I would think. And then the heat really gets through to everything. What I might do is cheat a little, because I might take the meat off the onion just so that I know it is cooked. You know, put it to one side in the pan and just cook the meat a bit longer. I'm not sure, we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely going to have a look at the meat to make sure it is cooked. And there you are, an Oklahoma burger from the Depression. I mean, it's still comfort food, isn't it? You know, to say there was a depression going on, if that's what they were eating, what were we eating? Tripe. My mother was having jam butties, I suppose, sugar butties. I grew up, I had sugar butties, to be fair. I remember my mother shouting, "Don't use all that sugar." I used to mix cocoa and sugar in a cup and just eat it like that. No water, just cocoa and sugar, and eat it. You know, I was having a chocolate bar. I think they were the good old days, you know. I think them days, it's alright with all these computers and all this other stuff, it's going to put everybody out of work. I still think that before it, I think there were better days. The kids played out, didn't they? I don't know where all this computer technology is leading us to. Tell you what though, it does smell nice. It's the onions in it that smells nice. My uncle used to have, my uncle, I've got a few uncles, and Ken it was, and he worked on fairground, and it'd be about 11 o'clock. He said, "Right, I'll show you how you get the punters in," and I was what, 10 at the time, and he just fried some onions, and the waft of the onions, there was a queue. As soon as the onions are wafted, it's just the tricks that they use, isn't it? As soon as the onions start wafting anywhere, that was it, you got a queue. Right, guess what? I think our 1930s Oklahoma burger is ready. Which is the gas? That one. Right. Don't forget, it's been cooking with onions underneath it. We'll have a few more onions because I'm not wasting them. Put some on top. Right, you stay there. Look at that. I think that looks fun. Let me take a picture of it. We need a thumbnail, don't we? So let's get a thumbnail. So you've seen how I make a thumbnail now. Let's put that like that, make a thumbnail. Oh, beautiful, look at that. Let's do another one that way, just in case. They're finicky things for thumbnails, you know. Right, there we go, we've got a thumbnail of it. So, what we're going to do, we're going to turn you around, right, I've always said, can you see me? Yeah. Put light on. Put big light on. Right, let's see what happens. So don't forget, brioche bun, although I might have put a bit much oil in the pan, maybe a bit less. You could probably do it with no oil at all in a non-stick pan like that, but anyway. So we've got a brioche bun, the 5% fat beef and onion, salt and pepper. Let's see. Definitely tasted minced beef, but now then, I was going to say, if it was absolutely outstanding, the Americans have outgunned us again. But having said that, sometimes I have trouble swallowing it. It gets stuck there sometimes. But anyway, it's gone down now. That's not bad. I don't think my grandkids would eat that, to be fair. It is alright. I could have put cheese on it, but I haven't got any. You know what? I didn't do it justice. When you get the onion, not alright that, that's nice. Yeah. But you still want cheese. And I didn't have any. I'm not going out for any. So I think the cheese would have topped it off. Like a medium cheese. You know, sliced. Anyway. It's all trial and error, innit? I saw it and I wanted it. And I've tried it. I've had an Oklahoma, well I'm gonna finish the Oklahoma burger. When you get the taste of the onion with it, yeah, it's nice. I bet my grandkid would eat that, you know, especially if there's cheese on it. Anyway, I'm gonna finish that. I'll put it here. I can just edit the end of this, can't I? And just cut where I say I'm going. Anyway. I hope you've heard me through all this. I've had to keep the heating on all the time because it was freezing. And it's gone down now. Yeah, so Oklahoma burger. Smithy smashed it. I just didn't have any cheese, so if you do it, you want some cheese slices, and fine. We have brioche bun, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm Smithy. This is a Kentucky. That's an Oklahoma burger. That's a fresh coffee. Stay safe, be lucky, and I'll see you soon. And we can do cooking now, we've got gas.